Vitamin D is a fat-soluble vitamin that is important for the proper functioning of the body. It helps the body absorb calcium and phosphorus from food, which is essential for strong bones and teeth. The two major forms are vitamin D2 and vitamin D3. Vitamin D2, ergo calciferol, is largely human-made and added to foods, whereas vitamin 3 chilocalciferol is synthesized in the skin of humans from 7-dehydrocholesterol. Vitamin D deficiency can lead to a range of health problems, including rickets in children and osteoporosis in adults. Symptoms of deficiency can include bone pain, muscle weakness, and an increased risk of fracture. However, excessive intake of vitamin D can also be harmful, leading to high levels of calcium in the blood, which can cause kidney damage, among other issues. Sunlight is an excellent natural source of vitamin D, as the ultraviolet UV rays in sunlight stimulate the production of vitamin D in the skin. When UVB rays penetrate the skin, a type of cholesterol in the skin called 7-dehydrocholesterol is converted into vitamin D. This vitamin D3 then enters the bloodstream and is transported to the liver and kidneys, where it is converted into its active form. Depending on where you live in the world, it may just not be possible to have enough year-round sun exposure. That's why getting vitamin D from food or supplements is best. Cod liver oil is a good source of vitamin D. It contains both vitamin D2 and 3, although D3 is the more bioavailable form for humans. However, it is important to note that cod liver oil should not be relied upon as the sole source of vitamin D, as it is possible to consume too much vitamin A from cod liver oil. Eggs are a good source of vitamin D, as well as many other important nutrients such as protein, healthy fats, and vitamin B12. Specifically, the vitamin D in eggs comes from the yolks, which contain about 6 of the daily value DV of vitamin D per large egg. Salmon is an excellent source of vitamin D, as well as a rich source of omega-3 fatty acids, protein, and other important nutrients. Specifically, a 3-ounce serving of cooked salmon can provide around 447 IU, international units, of vitamin D, which is more than the recommended daily amount for most people. Milk is a good source of vitamin D, as well as other important nutrients such as calcium, protein, and vitamin B12. Specifically, 1 cup of milk, 8 fluid ounces, typically contains around 100 IU of vitamin D, although this can vary depending on whether the milk is fortified. Oysters are a good source of vitamin D, as well as other important nutrients such as zinc, iron, and protein. Specifically, a serving of 6 medium oysters can provide around 269 IU of vitamin D, which is about 1/3 of the recommended daily intake for adults. Mushrooms are a good source of vitamin D, particularly when they are exposed to ultraviolet UV light. Like humans, mushrooms have the ability to produce vitamin D when they are exposed to UV light, specifically UV light, specifically UV. When mushrooms are exposed to UV light, their vitamin D content can increase significantly. The humble and yummy bananas are a great source of magnesium, which plays an important role in activating vitamin D in the body. Fortified flour can be a good source of vitamin D. Vitamin D is not naturally present in most foods, including flour, but it can be added to certain foods through fortification. Fortification is the process of adding vitamins and minerals to food products to increase their nutritional value. Fortified cereals can be a good source of vitamin D. Vitamin D is not naturally present in most foods, including cereal, but it can be added to certain foods through fortification. Many breakfast cereals, particularly those marketed towards children, are fortified with vitamin D.